there.
Hear what I say, we are the business today. Shit is finished today. RT&J, we the new PB&J. We dropped the classic today. We did a tablet of today. Lit joints with the matches and ashes away. We dash away. Donna and Dixon, the pistol is blasting away.
Doctors of death, killing our patients of breath. We are the pain you can trust. Crooked at work, hooking up curses and slurs. In the mush, I became famous for blaming you. Naming my way through the brush. There was no training or taming of me and my bruh. Live like a man, but I'm animal raw.
We are the murderers pair. Dealt with the jail and we the murderers there. Deal with the hell and discovered the devil delivered some hurt and despair. Used to have the push. Now my pounds of the push. Holy, I'm burning the bush. Now I give a about none of this shit. Shoe runner over and out of this bitch. Woo.
Step into the spotlight. Copying of get done. I'm in a rush to be numb. Dropping 1,000 ain't much. Come from the clouds on a missile to turn this whole town into dust. Don't make a sound, baby, hush. I am the living swipe right on the mic, I'm a slut. I don't know how to not spit like a loud. I'm pounding my kids on your couch.
Half of a Mongol and mystical team, feeling this treacherous thing. Legend says Ellen's a spawn out of hell. The myth is my mama's a murderous queen. Yo, like in Godfather 1. You get the gun as I christen my son. If I die today in this hell, I should pay. Tell the Lord Mikey said fun.
Every new record's my dick in a box. We get a doozy, the mullah's a lot. You're getting used to me doing no wrong. I don't play chicken, you prick, I'm a fox. You wanna kick it, I'll give you the rods. You kiss the if you bar. I'm magic, in fact, I'm a roll like a dog. I got a unicorn horn.
Stop.
All right, coming up next, it's a bantamweight matchup between Tom Duquesnoy and Joe Soto. Well, good to see this young fighter make the walk here tonight. His takedowns are really some of the best in the game. So explosive, great technique behind them. Certainly you see shades of his collegiate wrestling career. His opponent's got to watch out for those, but even an opponent with good takedown defense will succumb to this guy's shots. No telegraph behind him. When this guy wants to take you down, more often than not, he succeeds.
This guy has some of the best throws we have ever seen inside the octagon. The speed of his execution and the technique that he uses in the delivery are truly world class.
Oh, is it great to see this guy make the walk here tonight. Really as accomplished a striker as we've seen come into the UFC in years. And no surprise, he'll be interested in keeping the fight standing tonight. We'll see if he can put on a striking clinic. If the takedown defense holds up, figures to have a pronounced advantage on the feet.
This guy is a Muay Thai fighter. He will utilize all 8 points of attack, whether it's the 2 fists, 2 elbows, 2 knees, or 2 kicks. His attacks are devastating, and his striking is his specialty.
And now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and some differences in reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Porterville, California, Joe One-Man Mouthful Soto! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 16 wins, 2 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA, Tom Fire Kid Duquesnoy. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
While the UFC live events keep on coming, we are underway from the world-famous Saitama Super Arena in Tokyo, Japan. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do.
And he doesn't get it.
Oh, he somehow ate that overhand. Wow.
High kick!
Whoa!
Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming?
He's got him hurt here.
Huge kick to the body. Oh! Body kick, look at that.
Working on a single leg here.
Looking to avoid that left hand.
Watch the shot here, Joe.
Nice leg kick.
Effective strike there by Soto. Oh, man, that cut is getting worse by the minute. Looking ghastly at this point.
Inside leg kick lands.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Inside leg kick is good. And he switches his stance yet again. Duquesnoy gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. How about that shin? Well, the kick lands to the head there, Joe, but I gotta say, he moved right into it. So let's see if he can make the adjustments, try to circle out, and at the very least get that guard up. Not a good look for him here. Straight right hand now, just misses. Under 2 minutes now to go in round 1.
Oh, he caught a big right hand.
Now they're both throwing with power.
Nice takedown. Now he's in full guard. He's in half guard. Full mount. Very nicely done. Look at this. He's got the leg up. That choke is locked up.
He might get a finish here.
This could be it. He might be forced to tap. His choke is getting tighter and tighter. Oh,
and
my God. Round was almost over, but he sunk in the submission and got the victory.
Right, I mean, how do you not admire the focus of this young fighter? You could tell he was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. He stayed patient, let the setup do its thing, and ultimately the submission materializes organically late in the round. High-level stuff out of that young fighter here tonight.
And here it is one more time in a different angle. Absolutely textbook gogoplata, shin underneath the neck, locked in tight for the tap. And here it is from another angle.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 23 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out, Joe One-Man Mouthful Soto!
Well, what a submission win for this oncoming force here tonight. I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of fighters in this division. Tonight, though, is all about the celebration after getting the finish that he so sought. Coming in here tonight, you see how happy his coaches are, his training partners. This is going to be a fun night for this team and one that they have richly deserved.
Let me talk to you for just a quick moment, cause I see that you are in need. You wanna drink, you get drunk, so you drank on my drink, but I'd rather roll weed. Since your intentions are not my dimensions, I think that it's time you should leave. And if you don't mind, hop off my line, cause I am inclined to find a new dime.
Said she love dark meat, filet mignon. If she late with Sean, she gon' stay till morning. Most likely, give a grade A performance. No waste, but her cake's enormous. Dirty ass mouth, but her face is gorgeous. She gon' make a playboy pay her mortgage. Escape in the rape, fake care at the fortress. Don't get the picture, stay at the portrait. Shouty, you know damn well you know me. Caught you outside, Danielle Bradley. She a diva and she know that. Every moment when it's cold, that's something I want, but that's something I don't need. She wanna pour a drink, I'm about to roll my weed. Should I stay, should I leave? Got my heart on my sleeve.
All right, coming up next, it's a women's bantamweight matchup between Jessica Evil Eye and Alexis Davis. Well, it sounds trite, but they say sometimes the best offense can be a good defense, and the cliche certainly applies here. She can stick and move with the best of them, and she's not afraid to hang in the pocket because she can do so without taking significant damage. She has frustrated some truly high-level opponents with her ability to stick and move and get her head off the center line.
This girl has excellent footwork. It's one of her strongest qualities. She is very difficult to hit, and she can close the distance and hit you very quickly. Very tough to train with anybody who can emulate the type of footwork that she possesses.
Good to see this young woman back making the walk to the octagon tonight. I will be surprised, Joe, if she gets put on her back here tonight. Her takedown defense, arguably the best in this division. Great balance, solid base, beautiful sprawl, very quick with her feet. And for a lot of women, they spend so much time trying to get her down and fail that they don't have much left offensively when you hit the latter rounds of the fight. Gotta try to outstrike this woman tonight. You're probably not taking her down.
This girl has ridiculous hand speed. It is one of her best assets and one of the most terrifying things. She can hit you before you can hit her, and she can also get out of the way before you can hit her. It's a terrifying thing fighting someone who has the kind of hand speed that she possesses.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 19 wins, 8 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, Alexis Davis! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 13 wins, 6 losses, and 1 no contest. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, USA, Jessica Evil Eye. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Lawler.
The veteran Eve Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Well, so much mixed martial arts history has been made within these very walls. We're always thrilled to come back. Great to have you with us as we broadcast live from Saitama Super Arena here in Japan. Oh, the right hand is there for him. Well, you don't want to spend too much time fighting off of your back, Joe, but pretty good work here from the bottom by Eye.
Big shot from the bottom. In half guard now.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Trying to spin to the back. Both hooks in.
Trying for a submission here.
She's got that choke tight. Now it's deeper. She might have to tap. This choke continues to get tighter. Oh, look at that. Slips right out of it. She's in full guard now. They're canceling each other out. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Oh, that's a good strike there by Davis.
She's in half guard now.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Jessica Ott. Connects with the punch there.
Perfectly timed sweep. She gets her back. She's now back in full mount. She's now working from side control.
1 minute.
Trying to take the back here. Into full guard. Look at that. Nice. Excellent movement here on the ground. Moving into half guard. Postures up. She's now in full guard.
Joe doing a nice job here, staying busy from the bottom.
Half guard.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1.
And here's a nice punch that lands clean. And here's another punch that sneaks through. And here's another perfectly placed punch.
All right, listen, you did good that round, but I need you to do a little bit better. I need you to avoid that takedown, okay? Let's not worry about the knees. Let's not worry about the strikes.
Brittany Palmer in the building as usual.
Are you ready? You ready?
Second round underway.
Nice.
Wow! Huge shots there.
This could be it. She might try to finish this fight here.
She's looking to land that right punch just out of range.
Oh, big shot.
Well, she has landed some very significant strikes here tonight. That is the good news. The bad news, more often than not, Joe, it's been one and done. She's not...
Oh! This could be it right here.
And just misses with that big right hand. Well, she got her head snapped back with that jab, Joe, and she continues to show a vulnerability here by almost leaning right into her opponent's range. Let's see if she can move that upper body and get her head off the center line.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Look at this reversal. She's going under the chin. It looks like she's got the rear naked choke locked up. Looking for that choke, traps that arm. Very nicely done. It's getting tighter. She might have to tap any second. That's a wrap, folks.
Will do it.
Set it up, close it off, got the choke for the tap.
Well, yeah, Joe, you can tell she's been working on her submission, so no surprise there, but a perfect setup on that choke. and I think even better finishing instincts to make sure she sunk it in deep and ultimately forced the tap. High-level stuff there.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. That's a finish they'll be talking about for some time. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 21 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Alexis Davis!
Oh, well, how good was that as you get to see her now celebrating with her coaches and training partners. She really put an added focus on getting a submission win here tonight, or at least getting a finish. But she said, I got to figure out a way to leave the judges out of it. I don't want to go to the scorecards. I need to get a finish to take my career to that next level. And a submission win like this will certainly go a long way in doing just that. She has certainly set herself up for a high-profile opponent now moving forward.
No limit, I'm a soldier. Ay, always, yeah, I'm never. It's for 3 days in a row, yo bitch coming over. Told that bitch to kick rock, she act like it's a boulder. Ay, Rory, shopping, that mean copping, always popping, hella popping. She's a bopper, homie, hopping, ain't no stopping. Album dropping, got the city on fire. Bitch lying on me like she tired. I'ma have to run and call Kamaya. Stirring up the pot, jambalaya. I'm drill. Hey. One time, I'm if I 2 times, then I like her. Yeah. 3 times, I'm a wife. It ain't safe for the black or the white girls. It ain't safe. Tell your man pipe up. And advance from the safe in your face when you say money dance, turn the shit into a nightclub. Hey. Yeah.
Then I get some money. Yeah. Then I get some money. Yeah. Then I get some money. Yeah. Then I get some money. I need face, I need concentrate. I put product case, killer weed, rock a lace, the move by the ace, the gold, drive a rave, get some money, rolly, money. My career taking off, these hoes jogging in place. Where these hoes on their mouth, are these hoes out of shape? Can you stop with all the subs? Bitch, I ain't Jerry. If you really want, you can pull up, you could get it. Grab a hand, full of braids. Put a white boy on the song, I might turn GEC out. Keep it G, from the goal to the end, from the start. You know me, Cardi B, bumping on the charts.
If I 1 time, I'm if I 2 times, then I like her. If I 3 times, I'm a wife. It ain't safe for the black or the white girls. It ain't safe. Tell your man pipe up. And advance from the safe in your face when you say money dance, turn the shit into a nightclub. Ay, yeah, me and get some money. Ay, me and get some money. Ay, yeah, me and get some money. Ay, yeah, put G and get some money. One time, I'm if I 2 times, then I like her. If I 3 times, I'm a wife. It ain't safe for the black or the white girls. It ain't safe. Tell your man pipe up. And advance from the safe in your face when you say money dance, turn the shit into a nightclub. Ay, yeah, me and get some money. Ay, me and get some money. Ay, yeah, me and get some money. Ay, yeah, put G and get some money.
Lawsuits. We the best music. Murder rate, murder rap. Good shit. Put up. Grants, Jackson, Franklin's. Got it. DJ Khaled. The DA on my way here. I made some millions on my way here.
I seen you coming on my way here. I left my ass out for my way here. Benny Yaga with the brain bust open. That new Musain got the brain bust open. Play them racks like Jimi Hendrix on a guitar. Load my gun, cock it back, and then I push start. I can't name how many times they try to clone me. I can't name all the names that try to clone me. This dirty money help me see the devil. So did it thoughts, no they ain't forever. My trials and tribulations playing out on blogs. Spent $300,000 a better, that's on all the cars. The Maybach park itself. That Range Rover came with steps. Electric tables in the back on me for let me on. He been 4-4 all year, I put the rollie on. Trapping good all year, I put the rollie on. They parading in the streets, you gotta keep the drum. Say the prayer for my young, no he done. The murder rate going up. I done ran this check up. Get hit up from the neck up. Yeah. The gold yard looking like a graveyard. Murder money, I'm in love with murder money. Old friends of me, turn into my enemy. My money and fame change, then it's getting me. All my hard work and lonely nights, no sympathy. Wanna send a hit, but too far in the industry. I feel your energy, I know you envy me. They rep the game, they banging it out in penitentiary. I watch the shit come out your mouth and it's finicky. I'm trying to love you without doubt and scream infinity. When these billions on my mind, it's hard to be cohesive. Getting that A-Rod money like I hit the needle. Keep a Spanish mama seated like I found a leader. And I gave them all though, and they bitched up.
Coming up next, it is a middleweight clash between Derek Brunson and Daniel Kelly. All right, here we go. Overdue to see this guy make the walk to the octagon. Gotta think he's ready to utilize and showcase his skills as an accomplished judoka in this particular matchup here tonight. The judo background really gives him an interesting arsenal of sneaky trips, takedowns that a lot of guys just candidly aren't accustomed to seeing in MMA.
This guy has outstanding takedown defense. His sprawl, his timing, and his ability to get up are amongst the best in the world.
All right, so here's the Wilmington, North Carolina native Derek Brunson. Outstanding combination of speed and power, wrestling background, but it's really been his instincts as a striker that has gotten him to that requisite next level in the UFC. Had a 4-fight winning streak several years ago, all by first-round knockout. Longest knockout streak in UFC middleweight history. We'll see if Derek Brunson can begin another one tonight.
This guy is a ground and pound specialist. If he gets his fighter to the ground and gets on top of him, the results can be devastating.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. More than 5 years apart, with similar height but big differences in reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a judo wrestler, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Melbourne, Australia, Daniel Kelly. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Wilmington, North Carolina, Derek Brunson. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
Let's go, come on!
Lands a punch. Opens up with a front kick.
Oh, there he connected. Look at that, he's timing that jab. Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
Lands a big right hand early.
Powerful leg kick. Nice leg kick.
Oh!
Really missed with that right hand. Misses the takedown.
Stung him with the left there, Joe. Back and forth we go. 3 minutes now, round one. Oh, he just missed with that straight left hand, Joe. Kelly gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Looking with the jab. Just missed with the straight left hand. Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, that kick landed the body beautifully placed right underneath that elbow. Let's see if he makes the adjustments now defensively to avoid opening up that midsection to further damage by that kick.
And there he swung with a haymaker.
And he landed the right hand there. First takedown attempt is there. Effective punch there by Brunson.
Nice pass. He's trying to go after an arm here. He's got his arm pinned down. He's got that Kimura locked up. That is just amazing technique. That Kimura was nasty, but he got free. Now he's got full guard. And he's going to try to take the back.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He's moved back into side control once more. In half guard position.
Well, you gotta stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch.
Here's a big leg kick. Here's a powerful leg kick. Perfectly placed strike here. Lands on target.
I'm going to tell it to you straight. We need to go out there. We need to put this guy on his back. He's going to come out hard and aggressive. He thinks that you're ready to go home.
Ariane Celeste on hand. All right, second round underway. All right, so second round getting underway here. Competitive first round, Joe. Not necessarily a round of the year per se, but high-level action on both sides. Both fighters had their moments. Your thoughts on what we saw over the first 5 minutes?
Missed the mark. Good right hook.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Good body shot. And he completes a single leg takedown.
Nice punch there by Brunson. Kelly's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Inside control here. Look at this. Traps the arm, throws his leg over the top. That's a deep choke. It's getting tighter. He may have to tap.
Wow.
he's in full mount. He's working from side control. Now he's got the mounted crucifix. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. He's now working from side control again. He's established mounted crucifix.
Oh, he found the target there. That'll work.
He's looking to pass. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Nice. A little bit uneventful.
Seconds now to go in round two.
Moves into half guard here. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. Full mount. He postures into place. And he's going for the armbar here. He's got the arm here. Now he's going to throw his leg over. He's got that arm bar locked in. Throw the leg over the face. That was a deep arm bar, but a beautiful escape. Elbowing him in the face.
Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw off that. Staying busy here. You like to see that, Joe.
He lands a big shot from the bottom.
10 minutes in the books.
Round. He could be winning 2-0. We need to go out there and get the win this last round, and that means a finish. We can't trust these judges. So
let's take a look at some of the action from that round. And here we see some beautiful submission offense here. Let's take a look at that again. Beautiful submission attempt. It looks good, but can't get it.
Jenny Andrade to get us going. Third round underway.
Nice.
All right, so another strike to the body there. And, Joe, we've seen in the later stages of this fight, not only an uptick in the aggression, but also in the body work. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Oh, nice punch there. Big right hand. Huge right hand.
He's definitely rocked.
Able to thwart the single leg takedown attempt there.
Front kick to the body.
How about that shin? Pretty good jab there by Brunson. Well, his opponent's got the lead now, Joe, as he lands the punch to the head. He's got to change up his striking pattern and the tempo, or he's going to continue to be vulnerable to that count. Nice kick there by Brunson. Oh! He's got him hurt here. It's just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Stuffed it. Stuffed it. Huge uppercut misses.
Oh, he is starting to put a lot more pressure on his opponent here, Joe. A lot lighter on his feet these last couple rounds of this fight.
Nice.
Able to land to the body there with the left kick.
These guys are swinging.
Able to check that kick as well. Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. Kelly gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
Caught him with a punch.
Whiffs on the right hand. Nice jab there by Brunson. Unable to connect it. Lands an outside leg kick of his own. Oh, that is as good a jab as you will see.
Oh!
Kelly gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Lands a strike there.
Oh! Big roundhouse kick KO for the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, that fight was over as soon as that kick made contact. And with this particular striker, you are playing with poison if you don't get that guard up. You know these kicks are coming. You know they're coming in bunches. And that was a near-perfect land. Nailed the target. Full extension on the kick. And that's one of the better highlights we've seen here recently inside the octagon.
And here we see it again. Crank right on the jaw.
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Is going to stop in this contest at 4 minutes, 7 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Derek Brunson.
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight.
You have to eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream. You got to touch. You have to see it when nobody else sees it. You have to feel it when it's not tangible. You have to believe it when you cannot see it. You got to be possessed with the dream. The dream.
Yeah. Any weapon formed against us shall not prosper. Young started with oozing noodles, now we eating lobster. As I walk through the valley with my ladder and flex, I'm the realest in it, I just happened to rap. When they all thought we was finished, they was laughing at that. So I went and bought me a dawn and flipped the head to the back. New jerk, new whips on the way now. That's your bitch on the way now. Mama told me if you fall, never stay down. Stand up, I can never.
All right, coming up next, it is a featherweight matchup between Renato Moicano and Chad Mendes. So here he is, the former 3-time UFC featherweight title challenger, Chad Money Mendes, 2-time Pac-10 champion as a high school wrestler, and he met Uriah Faber when he was wrestling in high school, and that paved the way for a career in mixed martial arts. Team alpha male staple who has been a master of the takedown since crossing into the UFC, known though as a power striker. Guy who can knock you down, and really at this featherweight level, one of the better one-punch knockout threats we have in the UFC.
Chad Mendes was an extremely accomplished wrestler before he started his MMA career. He's got great quickness, lightning-fast takedowns, and he's been working with Team Alpha Male in Sacramento to improve his striking game.
All right, so as this young fighter makes the walk here tonight, you know his inner monologue is, how do I get this opponent down? Because once I get him to the mat, I know I can keep him there. Joe, this guy has a top game as scary as anybody in the game. And when you can control a fighter like that in a fight, it's a great source of confidence. He'll use the body weight to keep you down and prevent any sort of hip escapes because his hips are so strong. Physical freak who will sap your willpower and your gas tank with the best of them.
This guy has an incredible ability to control fighters. It's extremely frustrating for the man on the bottom, but once he gets the fight to the ground, oftentimes that is where the fight will remain.
Our tail of the tape for this featherweight fight. 4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach as well. All right, just about ready to go here now for the particulars. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 18 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, Chad Money Mendes. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 13 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Brasilia, Distrito Federal, Brazil, Renato Moicano Carneiro. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
So much MMA history has been made inside this venue, from Pride to the UFC, and we are underway from the world-famous Saitama Super Arena in Saitama, Japan. Oh, massive slam! That'll change the complexion of this one.
Working from the mounted crucifix. He's back to side control. He moves in a full mount. Excellent movement here on the ground. He's softening him up with elbows. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. It looks to me like he's trying to turn towards either side. And he reverses position. He's in full guard here. He's looking for the triangle. Grabs his ankle, pulls down on his shin, throws his other leg over. He wants to lock it in place. Throw that leg down. Push the arm across the face. Pull down on the head. Strength and technique. Perfect technique. Use great technique to get the choke and get the win.
Well, you can tell he has been working hard on his submissions in his training camp. That was a near-perfect setup on that choke. Sunk it in deep, and the opponent had no choice but to tap out or go to sleep. He chose to tap out.
And one more time, beautiful technique here on this triangle for the victory. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight. Let's go inside the octagon now, where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 14 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a triangle choke, Renato Moicano Carneiro.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this.
angel on my shoulder, devil on my case. But my anxiety, I can't escape. I feel alive, but something strange. I'm scarred for life, but where's the pain? Recognize your face, forgot your name. People come and go, that's a common thing. Playing the game, people will change. You think you know someone, they probably fake. People will lie, straight to your face. Look in the mirror, they can't relate. Neither can I, I'm out of place. I trust myself, people can wait. Despite it all, my faith remains. Jesus was crucified, nobody changed. Survive, I can't live a lie. Oh my, dark times, feel my rage deep inside. To survive, I can't live a lie. To survive, I can't live a lie.
It's a middleweight matchup between Chris Weidman and Robbie Lawler. So here is the former UFC welterweight champion, ruthless Robbie Lawler. For a while, plied his trade in the middleweight division. When he transitioned to the UFC, went on to become the UFC welterweight champion. This man has power, a chin, a heart. You can see why he has appealed to the hardcore fans for so many years.
This guy has excellent footwork. He's very difficult to catch and corner inside the octagon, and he's always in a position where he can strike and then get away from his opponent's counters.
Well, ask and you shall receive. Chris Weidman wanted to be the man to take down Anderson Silva, and he certainly did that at UFC 162 back in 2013 to become the undisputed UFC middleweight champion. Outstanding grappler, Division I All-American wrestler, and the striking has certainly caught up with those two disciplines. Chris Weidman, five-tool player, looking to prove as much once again here tonight.
Chris Weidman is an outstanding wrestler, a multiple-time All-American with a great chin, knockout power, and a sensational submission game.
Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Weidman is 33, Lawler is 35. Weidman will have the 4-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Saitama Super Arena in Tokyo, Japan. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 12 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Ruthless Robbie And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Baldwin, New York, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Chris Weidman!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're finally going to get after it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, this is a venue as long on MMA history as any in the world. The Saitama Super Arena in Tokyo, Japan. Good to have you with us for a night of live UFC action. All right, round 1 is underway. Here is the former UFC middleweight champion, Chris Weidman. His chief corner, Ray Longo, will tell you when Weidman has his health and he has his cardio, this is the best middleweight in the world. Seemingly in the shape of his life, Joe, in advance of this one. Big spot for Chris Weidman tonight. Weidman gets caught with that punch. Joe, your thoughts on what we might see here?
Look out for the overhand right from Robbie Lawler. He throws it hard, and he throws it often. Left kick to the body. Great exchanges. Fakes the takedown with a solid strike.
And he tags it with the strike. Beautifully placed. Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, the fence is shaking after that slam, Joe. 3 minutes remain in the round.
Into side control again.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Remaining active here in his pursuit of the submission. Another attempt here.
It looks like he's got the anaconda choke. That choke is deep. He may have to tap. This anaconda choke is getting tighter and tighter. You got it, you got it. Nicely done. Set up the choke, completed the job, and got the victory.
Well, yeah, so the work in the gym pays off here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Gorgeous setup on the choke, and I think even better execution down the stretch. Clearly it was sunk in deep. His opponent had no choice but to tap or take a nap. In this case, he chose to tap out.
And we can see one more time this anaconda locked in perfectly for the victory. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 50 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Chris Weidman!
So Chris Weidman is your winner as he begins to enjoy it with his longtime coaches, Matt Serra and Ray Longo. This was a big effort out of Chris tonight, and one that his entire team expected. On any given Saturday night, they believe their guy just might be the best middleweight in the world.